Hey everyone, today we're checking out something really cool. A tool that says it can take your most boring documents and make them, well, actually interesting. We're gonna dive into the free version of NotebookLM and see what it's all about. So let me ask you this. Are you totally tired of staring at endless pages of text, just trying to cram information into your brain? We've all been there, right? Feeling like you're completely buried under a mountain of reading material. But just imagine for a second, what if all that information could literally leap off the page? What if your study notes weren't just boring, static text, but something you could actually interact with? Well, that's where NotebookLM comes in. You should think of it less like an app and more like your own personal AI buddy, ready to totally change up the way you learn. So how does this whole thing work? Well, you start by feeding your documents into its AI engine. I kind of like to think of it as an AI furnace. You toss in the raw material, that dense text, and it gets to work. And in just a few moments, poof, 4 totally distinct capabilities pop out, and each one is designed to help you study in a different way. I've been calling them superpowers, so let's break them down one by one. Okay, first up is what I call the slide assembler. And for anyone who's ever had to make a presentation out of a super long document, you're gonna wanna pay attention to this. The big idea here is that you can say goodbye to all that boring manual work. Instead of you having to copy and paste for hours, NotebookLM just scans your file, automatically figures out the key points, and then organizes them into clean, simple slides. Your next class presentation could pretty much be done for you. All right, next up we have the video director. This is where studying stops feeling like a chore and actually starts to get, well, fun. If you are someone whose eyes just glaze over when you read pages and pages of text, this is for you. It literally takes those same pages and turns them into short, fun video clips. It's an awesome way to absorb information visually, making the whole thing feel more like you're watching your favorite show. Moving on to superpower number 3, this one is for all the multitaskers out there. We've got the audio broadcaster, and this is all about learning on the go. I mean, imagine being able to review your notes while you're on the bus or at the gym, or even just chilling with your eyes closed. NotebookLM reads your material back to you in a really natural, expressive voice. It's kind of like having your own personal narrator for your textbooks. And finally, our 4th superpower, which is just fantastic for all the visual learners and for helping you remember things long-term, the mind map grower. Our brains are just wired to understand pictures, and this feature taps right into that. The tool automatically maps out how different ideas in your text are connected and builds what it calls a knowledge tree. This lets you see the whole big picture instantly, which really helps lock those ideas into your memory. Okay, so we've seen these 4 pretty cool functions. But what does this actually look like when you're using it? How does it fit into your everyday study routine? You can see right here how each of these superpowers fits a specific need. Need to explain something to your study group? Boom, use the slide superpower. Want to make studying feel like a movie night? You got it, that's the video superpower. Riding the bus to school? The audio superpower is your new best friend. And when you're cramming for a test, the mind map is perfect for that quick review. It's all about having the right tool for the job. So here's the really important part. This could be a total game changer. The days of those painful, caffeine-fueled all-nighters just staring at a textbook, they could be a thing of the past. This is all about working smarter, not harder. And it all comes down to this really powerful idea. When you can study effortlessly, you can score easily. It's about taking the frustration out of the learning process so you can actually focus on what matters, understanding the stuff. So really, what we're talking about here is a serious power boost for your brain. And the best part? This upgrade to how you learn and remember information is available completely free with NotebookLM. So that leaves us with one last, pretty exciting question. With all this new power at your fingertips, with an upgraded brain ready to learn, create, and explain, what are you going to tackle first?